It's another Friday, and you're looking for something different to watch. Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. This is badmovieguy.com, where we always look for the stuff that no one else wants to watch, because we like it. This week is a little cult film called Cemetary Man. And while you might think this is just another zombie chop 'em up, you'd be wrong. This is a zombie chop 'em up, but of a completely different variety. Here's the story. It's sometime in the future, not too long, and there's been a type of plague that's hit humanity, causing the dead to come back to life within a week of dying. It's become Francesco Della Morte's job to live in the cemetery and make sure that the dead stay within its walls. Francesco's assisted by Nagi, a large and mostly silent man who pretty much does as he's told. Now, there's not any straight-through story here. This is more of a slice of Francesco's life. First, he meets the wife of a recently dead man who he falls madly in love with. The problem is she's determined to remain faithful to her dead husband, but after some charm is laid on, she soon succumbs to Francesco. After all, Francesco is played by Rubert Everett, and from what I'm told by the women around here, he's pretty attractive. I don't see it personally, but that's just me. Then after that, there's a small segment about Nagi falling in love with the mayor's daughter, who dies and comes back only to have Nagi keep her head and want to marry it. If this is beginning to sound a bit odd, then you're right. It's all very odd, and it's also very watchable. Everett is smooth and cool as Francesco. Francois Haji Lazaro is great as Nagi, and Anna Falchi is amazing in 3 different performances, all of whom Francesco falls in love with. And for good reason. She's pretty hot. And while my description here lacks a little something, I think that after you see Cemetary Man, you're going to understand. It doesn't fall into any genre very easily. It's part horror movie, it's part love story, and it's part something else entirely. But it's all good. The acting's great, the effects are spectacular, and the story will keep you in your chair happily through the entire running length. I'm giving Cemetary Man 4 out of 4 cigars. It's a movie that has something for everyone. There's some romance, there's some action, there's comedy. It's a movie that well deserves its cult status. And you'll probably join the cult yourself when it's all over. So until next time, when I'll be sitting here wondering if it's creepier to live in a cemetery or to live in Detroit, remember that I can always be found cowering on the indie movie floor over at roguecinema.com, and I can be caught hiding among the new horror DVDs every Tuesday over at fearzone.com. And I'll pop my head out of the ground here at badmovieguy.com every Friday to check out what's unusual and different in the video store. You should try to catch me here. And until you do catch me, remember what the sign on my back says as I run away, that the best movies are bad movies.